An identification pin, should you have one? Allie Peters explains what it is and why experts say it's important.
Joining me now is CPA David Young with the New York State Society of CPAs. David, so great to have you with us today.
Oh, it's great to be here today. Glad to be here.
We're talking about an identity protection pin, or an IP pin. Start by telling me what this is and why it's important.
Well, it's very important to keep people's identities safe. So it's basically a 6-digit code that the IRS will give you each year. You'll get a new 6-digit code that you use when you file your income tax return. So if you're filing on your own, you put in your software. If you're using a tax professional, you give it to him or her, and when they file your tax return, it goes with the tax return along with your social security number and everything else to verify who you are. What's unique about the IPIN now was in the past, IRS was only issuing it to people who have been confirmed victims of identity theft. Now the IRS has opened up the program so everybody can get an IPIN. So it's a proactive way to really keep your identity secure with the IRS, so no one else files under your name, gets your refund, and causes you all kind of grief. So it's a good idea to opt in if you haven't done so already.
Sure. What happens if you use an IP pin incorrectly on a tax return?
So if you use it incorrectly in your e-filing, it's going to reject. And if you paper file returns take a long time to get processed anyhow. It's going to take even longer. So you want to make sure, typically you e-file. That way, if it does reject within 24 hours, you e-file that return, the IRS is going to send you back a rejection notice saying, hey, the IPIN didn't match, and you need to get the proper IPIN, and there's a process for that with the IRS.
Sure. Now, how about if you lose your PIN or you didn't get one in the mail? What should you do then?
Okay, so that's pretty common. You can lose it in the IRS. You can just go right back to the same website where you're registered. So when you register for your IPIN, you've got to go through a rigorous process. You got to take a picture of yourself, have ID, get registered with the IRS. You can go back. They have a retrieval tool, and they'll resend it to you. And if you can't make that work, they actually have an 800 number you can call and get to a person, and they'll reset your PIN and send it to you. But that process could take some time. So you don't want to be pushing up against the deadline. So these are things you want to be proactive for. File early and make sure you have a new IPIN each year. And if you didn't get it, reapply or go back and get the retrieval tool and get a new IPIN sent to you, because once you sign up, that's what you're going to always need. You cannot get off that train. You'll have to have that IPIN. You have to have the current year IPIN for that return to be processed by the IRS.
All right, David, thank you so much for your time and your expertise on this matter. Super, super important.
No worries.
We'll have more information on your IRS IP pin over at rochesterfirst.com. David, thank you again for your time.
Thank you.
Thanks for that.